Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Shash's Place. Today we are here in Pokemon Unite talking about the new girl on the block. That is right, Tsareena. So this new patch has brought a ton of great new changes, and the first one is, of course, this new character. So we'll be getting to a lot of the different changes that were made, but today we're only going to be talking about Tsareena. So right now you can get her for free just by logging in, which is awesome. Very, very nice. Normally she is 10,000 coins. So after, I guess, all this event is over with, she is still going to be available, of course, just like every other character, which is nice. So yeah, Tsareena, excellent Pokemon, incredible character in this game, and honestly, I couldn't ask for a better free character, honestly. So yeah, so let's go ahead and just get right into talking about her. So first off, she is a melee all-arounder, which is very nice. So think of a Lucario or something like that, just very similar to that kind of thing, and that's really cool. So first up is her progression. So she starts off at level 1 as Bounsweet, of course, and level 4 she evolves into Steenie, and level 6 she evolves into Tsareena, her final form, which is insane. So I was really hoping for a level 5-7 evolution, which would have made her already pretty viable in the state of the game that it was in. But this makes her honestly incredibly viable. So level 4 and then level 6 is unheard of. This is not something we've ever had in the game, which is really, really cool. So yeah, that's very, very nice. I think that this was an excellent decision on their part, and it basically makes it so she can go anywhere. She can literally go anywhere. She is the truest all-arounder. Much like Lucario. Like, if you want to put her in jungle, she can go in jungle. She can come out at a very decent power spike of level 5. If you want to put her in lane, she doesn't have too much trouble getting to level 4, and then even into level 6 as well in lane. So she's literally the perfect all-arounder. She can go wherever she wants, and that is awesome. So also her moves, shout outs to Anthony playing Shining Pearl, I guess, why not. And we start off with either Razor Leaf or Rapid Spin, both decent little starting moves. We'll be going over that in the move section, of course. At level 5, very interesting, she doesn't get a move as she evolves. Pretty neat. A little bit different, nothing too crazy though. Triple Axle and Stomp, very cool moves. Again, we'll be going over those. And then you got Trop Kick and Grassy Glide, very, very cool abilities. And then, of course, at level 9, you have Queen Ascendant, her Unite move, which is a sure hit. Very cool, very cool. So yeah, I was a little bit concerned that they would be giving her Unite move at level 8, but this is a good decision. I think this is fine, a good decision. Give it to her at level 9. She's already getting a massive power spike at level 6, where she's going to have all of her abilities and be fully evolved and have all of her other crazy stuff that will be going over here in a little bit. So yeah, that seems pretty cool. So let's just go ahead and talk about her moves. First up, she has her basic attack. It's a very standard basic attack. Every third attack, you get a boosted, where you get to lunge at the opponent and dealing damage and lowering its defense for a short time. So pretty nice. Nothing too crazy. You get to, just have like a nice little extra sticking tool. So you are a melee character, you need to have something that keeps you on the opponent in this boosted attack. It's just a nice little way of doing that. So that seems pretty cool. And obviously, lowering defense. Nice. You're an attacker. Why not? Alright, so your ability as a Bounsweet or a Steenie, yeah, is Oblivious. When hindrances is inflicted by his Pokemon, decrease the duration of its effects. So think of something like a burn, a freeze, a sleep, hindrances. Like anything that slow, something like that. Those effects are shorter on these guys, which is very, very nice. It's a very cool little simple passive, nothing too crazy. Steenie has the same thing, and then whenever you evolve, you get Queenly Majesty. You still keep the hindrance effects, however, you get added effects after using any combination of 3 boosted attacks or moves, your abilities, your Pokemon moves, whatever you want to call them. The next boosted attack or move used will apply the Queenly Majesty buff affected to the Pokemon, not including your Unite, of course. So we'll be going over those effects and everything like that whenever we get into the moves and everything like that. So there is that. So yeah. And then, of course, you see all the cooldowns and everything like that, which we already talked about. So that seems pretty cool. So you also get a nice little sneak preview of my preferred build on the character. We'll be talking about those builds as well. So hang tight. We're going to go into practice mode, and we're going to talk about this character and just break down her moves and show you what they do. So, all right, I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Alright, so here we are in training mode. We have a Bound Sweep, which is, of course, absolutely adorable. You'll love to see her, like, look at her, she's bouncing around. So, alright, so first up, we got our basic attack. We just do, just nothing too crazy. And like we said earlier, so you just kind of jumps you right to him on that 3rd basic attack. Very nice. So, alright, so first up, though, we have Razor Leaf. Pelts leaves in a designated direction, dealing damage to opposing Pokemon. The critical hit rate of this move is higher than that of basic attacks. Very cool. So you start off with a 0 crit rate. We'll be going over stats and everything like that later as well, but pretty simple, straightforward. Yeah, you shoot some leaves at him. Actually does some decent damage as well. And like it said, it can crit. So that seems pretty cool. So next up, though, we have Rapid Spin. Rapid Spin's pretty nice as well. So the user has the user spin in a designated direction, dealing damage to any opposing Pokemon it hits. When the move hits, it raises the user's movement speed for a short time. Pretty nice, nothing too crazy. Just a nice little dash. Throws you around, spins at the opponent, and it lets you boost your movement speed. So let's get out of the jungle. Also, goes through walls. Very nice. Nothing too crazy. So, you see, we're moving not super fast. We get we get a little bit of a speed boost. Nothing too crazy, but it's enough to get going. So that seems pretty nice. Very good little basic starting abilities. They do decent amount of damage, gives you something nice and safe you can poke with if you're trying to secure farm up in lane. Gives you a dash, not too much else you can ask for, so as a starting ability. So, alright, so we're going to go ahead and give us a level. There we go. Level 4, we evolve into Steenie, and we do keep the same moves. Very nice little animations on her. She looks very, very cute. I love it. I love it. Nothing too crazy about Steenie, though. So, alright, so now we're going to get to level 5, and we're going to talk about our first ability, which is going to be Triple Axle. So, Triple Axle has the user spin kick 3 times in a designated direction, dealing damage to opposing Pokemon. The damage dealt increases each time a kick hits. The basic attack speed is increased for a short time after this move ends, by an amount based on the number of landed kicks. So basically, long and short, you spin at them, and then your attack speed gets increased a little bit. So if you hit all 3, your attack speed is going to go up a good bit. If you hit only 1, it goes up a little bit. So pretty straightforward. Very nice. Very, very cool. So it does a decent amount of damage. Does more damage based on how many hits that you land. Very, very nice, simple ability. I like it a lot. So, also, it's not really a dash, but it's a movement, it's a mobility tool. So you might as well, it might as well be a dash. So, all right. So there's that. We're gonna give ourselves one more level, and we are going to be picking up Grassy Glide, which is our next ability. So. Grassy Glide has the user slide in a designated direction, dealing damage to opposing Pokemon it hits and decreasing their movement speed for a short time. This is followed by an attack in the opposite direction, which deals damage and shoves opposing Pokemon. So it's a dash that has a little bit of a kickback. Very cool. So it has a tiny little bit of stun on it. nothing too crazy. Actually, the kickback has decent range as well. As you see, like, we're pretty much, like, all the way to him, and we're still freaking whack him in the back of the head. So that is very, very cool. So, yeah, Queenly So, now we are Tsareena. Now we get to talk about the Queenly Majesty effect. So as you see, we have a little bar above our head. It is now 2. If I go and build up another boosted attack, that bar will start to drain. And that means that our Queenly Majesty stuff is in effect. In that time, if we use an ability or another boosted attack, we will gain the Queenly Majesty effect. So we see that. We get it from the boosted attack, we get it from Grassy Glide, and we get it from Triple Axle. And of course, your other moves, which we'll be talking about in a little bit as well. So, alright, so we're gonna just, just build up our things here, and we're gonna see Grassy Glide. Now, when you use Grassy Glide, you get a shield. Pretty nice. A small little shield. It looks about maybe, what, 10%? We don't have the exact numbers on it yet, but it seems nice. Nothing too crazy. So let's get over here, though, and let's let Ludicolo hit us in the face a couple times, though, as we'll talk about Triple Axle's ability. So, alright, we're going to build up that, and then we're going to just come over here, and look at that. We heal! So this is really nice for you. You get a little bit of sustain, and that is very powerful. So it's based on the damage that you deal. So whenever you're using Triple Axle, if you're hitting with multiple hits, you're gonna heal more, which is very cool. And that is really, really nice. Now, however, there is one more thing that we need to talk about when we are talking about Queenly Majesty, and that is the absolute insanity that is cooldown reduction. Alright, so we are going to go in here, we're going to get our boosted, we're going to do this, and then boom. See, whenever we get our Queenly Majesty buff, our cooldowns completely reset, which is absolutely insane. So while you are just sitting here wailing away at people, you're able to get your cooldowns completely reset, and you're able just to keep brawling. I don't know if this is intentional. Some people have been saying it might be a bug. I'm not exactly hating that theory, because this seems honestly a little nuts. Like, just to be able to constantly just be spamming your abilities like this is pretty crazy in this game. Like, you get it, you're just constantly spamming and attacking and just doing crazy nonsense, because you even build your stacks while you're whiffing your moves. So if you're just running around and you're trying to run to an objective, it's like, oh, I only have one, I need to build this up, I need to freaking get in there with my Grassy Glide, boom. When you get there, you'll already have your cooldowns, because you'll be resetting your cooldowns while you're using your mobility. Like, that is just awesome. So, like, this can be definitely optimized very well as well, which, yeah, not really something you need to be looking at me for, but, that is just really cool. So, yeah, there's a ton that you can do with this ability as well, and that is just very, very nice. So, alright, so last but not least for the moves right here, before we go and look at the other two moves, and it is going to be the Unite move, Queen Ascendant, has the user leap toward a Pokemon from the opposing team and kick it high into the air before showering it with a series of kicks while airborne and dealing damage. The moment the user lands to the ground, it recovers HP. While airborne, the opposing Pokemon that is being kicked in Tsareena is not affected by other moves, which is very, very cool. So we're going to get Ludicolo to hit us a couple times, and we're going to see that health regen. So, alright, so let's get over here. We're going to freaking kick our little doll in the face, and boom. So we see get a nice little bit of health regen, get a nice little shield as well. We don't do a ton of damage, so like this Unite move is not great for dealing damage. But it is really nice for just giving you something to just get one person out of the fight for a little while, and that is really, really cool. So that's really useful. Also, it's kind of hard to tell on the dummy, but as they're coming down, you do stun them a little bit, so you can start wailing them away at them with your abilities and stuff like that, and that's really cool. So I think it's a great Unite move. It's not like, it doesn't do a ton of damage, but it's flashy, it looks cool, and I like it. I like it. That's about all there is to it. So anyway, so we've been talking here long enough. I know I probably didn't have the best description of the Queenly Majesty effect on a lot of this stuff, but yeah, it's honestly kind of insane. So there's a lot to talk about with that, and there's a lot to potentially optimize. But anyway, as we're gonna wrap up here, we're going to go into the next two moves. I will see you there in a little bit. Alright, so here we are back in training mode, and this time we are going to be picking up Stomp and Drop Kick. So very simple simple abilities. This is my preferred move set, is the Stomp and Drop Kick. I don't know, it's just something about it that I really just feels really smooth to me personally, and that seems very, very simple to me. I don't know, there's something about it. So first up, Stomp has the user jump up high and attack opposing Pokemon with its feet. When the move lands, it deals damage to opposing Pokemon and leaves them unable to act for a short time. So long and short, you jump up and you punch it and you freaking stomp on them, gives them a little bit of a stun. That seems pretty cool. You know, it's just a simple little stun. You just hop around and you just bop, bop, bop. Nice. Yeah, very simple, very cool little ability. You can obviously stop like these wild farms and everything like that doing their thing, and that's really cool. And of course, the Queenly Majesty buff. Whenever you get it, you get a little bit of HP back. So hit me full on. There you go. See, a little bit of HP. Nice. Nothing too crazy. All right. So there's that. So Drop Kick is next. It has a 10-second cooldown. It's a little bit longer. I get that. I can understand why people aren't really, loving Drop Kick as much, because the cooldown is considerably longer, but there's just something about it to me. I don't know. I just like it. So has the user perform a flying kick in a designated direction, dealing damage to opposing Pokemon it hits and decreasing their attack for a short time. Opposing Pokemon that make contact with the flying kick's wake receive damage and have their movement speed decreased for a short time. So, flying kick. And as you see in that little area, you're doing a little bit of damage, and their movement speed is going to be decreased, which is very nice. It's not much, it's just a little bit of tiny tick damage, but it's pretty cool. So it's not bad. And then of course, as you've been seeing, whenever you get the Queenly Majesty buff, you get the same shield that you did from the Grassy Glide, which is very cool. So yeah, I think that this is just such a great ability. It's just really, really cool to get to have. So yeah, also it just doesn't, I don't know, just something about it to me. You don't have like that little back kick at the end. I don't know, there's just something about it to me. So and it's just a really, really nice escape tool. So thinking like you're trying to run away, you can just pop Drop Kick. You see you only have two bars built up. Drop Kick, Drop Kick. Look at all of that distance that we just covered right there. And then also while you're running, you can just pop up Stomp, and there you go. And then just look at this distance. Just look at that distance, and like you just cover it so quickly as well, and that is just really, really cool. And yeah, I don't know. There's just something about Drop Kick that I really like. It just feels good to me. And then Stomp is fine. I honestly, it's either Stomp or Triple Axle, whatever I'm feeling. But Stomp I really like because it's just a simple move. You just hop up and then you just stomp on their head, and then they do just go nuts. So the upgraded versions of the moves, for all the moves, they don't really change that much. They just do more damage. which is nice. Very cool. So yeah, this character is absolutely insane. On like the cooldown front, you just get to do whatever you want sometimes with this character. Like you can freaking build up and just, you can get like those double stomps that just does a ton of damage. And yeah, like that is just really cool. So, and like the 10-second cooldown doesn't even matter that much because, you're constantly like resetting your cooldowns and stuff like that. So, like that is just honestly kind of insane to me. Like I think that this character is crazy no matter what you do with her. Whatever moves that you pick will be good with this character. This is my preferred moveset, but trust me, whatever you want to use will be good. So, alright, so that's it for the move section. Let's go ahead and take a break from the training mode. I'll see you guys over where we're going to talk about some builds and stuff like that. Alright, so here we are going to talk about some builds for this character. So you see in front of you my preferred build, and that's going to be Razor Claw, Focus Band, Muscle Band. So Razor Claw is insanely good in this character. As you saw in the practice session, we were constantly resetting our abilities, and Razor Claw has a 2-second cooldown on it, so you are constantly going to be getting that extra damage from your basic attacks. You're going to be getting those extra slows from your basic attacks, which is just incredible. Like Razor Claw, like this character was built for this item, I have to tell you. Focus Band is really nice if you're playing in lane or even if you're playing in jungle. Like this character doesn't need a buddy barrier. She's obviously completely invincible while she's doing her Unite move, and she even gets a little bit of heal. So she is not insanely bulky, but she can take a couple hits. She's no Greninja, she's no Cinderace, she's not gonna evaporate immediately. And then of course, if you're using your abilities like Triple Axle and Stomp correctly, and you're getting your shields from Drop Kick or Grassy Glide, you're going to stay in the fight for a little while. However, Focus Band helps with that even more. So sometimes those might not be enough, so a Focus Band helps keep you in the fight longer and do more damage, and it's especially useful in the early game if you are laning, so you can stay in the fight, you can get those damages in, you can poke and contest your farm with like your Razor Leaf and your Rapid Spin, and you can just do what you need to do, and like that's just really nice. I think Focus Band is a go-to on this character, is a very, very solid item, as well as Muscle Band. Muscle Band is, I think, the only thing that you might actually be able to swap out. Like, you are constantly spamming abilities, and you are still getting your boosted damage from your Razor Claw, so that seems pretty good. I still like Muscle Band because you just do more. You just do more damage. It's very, very powerful. It lets you, just shred those high HP Pokemon like the tanks and stuff like that. You're actually able to go up against them and actually dominate them, and that's really, really cool. So, yeah. Other items that you could potentially swap out for, though, you could maybe consider a Scope Lens. She does have a decent critical hit rate whenever she gets to level 6, I believe it is. Level 5, she gets a 5% crit rate, and then at level 9, she gets a 20% crit rate. Not a bad critical hit rate for a Pokemon, so that seems pretty strong. So, and then of course we don't know, I don't think we know if like her abilities can crit, but that seems like a decent option. I have also been really liking Score Shield in this third slot every now and then, especially if you're laning. It can definitely keep you in the fight a little longer, getting a couple of scores. However, of course, the scoring health regen has been nerfed, so that seems not the best, but we'll be talking about another build we could potentially go with as well. And then of course you could potentially also just try the weakness policy. I personally don't like weakness policy. I don't think it's a great item, but it is an item that does seem like it could fit on Tsareena pretty well. She is in the fight, she's constantly brawling, she's constantly taking damage and dishing out damage. So with weakness policy, you might actually get some value out of this, because it's not like a Garchomp situation where it's really easy to run away from her. You know, she's constantly getting her resets on her dashes and stuff like that, and she's able to, you know, stick to you a lot easier. So, and that's like always been kind of the problem with a lot of characters that you would want to put weakness policy on. It's like you just walk away from them, and it's really hard to walk away from Tsareena, so that seems pretty nice. So, one other build that I've been having some fun with is just like the classic Lucario stacking build. It's pretty interesting. It's a little hard to do outside of like a pre-made like 5-stack or something like that, or even like a trio queue, so you can at least coordinate with a lane partner. So I wouldn't suggest doing this too much in a in a solo queue environment, but it's still very fun, and the damage that you can do with it is honestly a little bit nutty. So, but yeah, so this is my preferred build, though, is the Razor Claw, Focus Band, and Muscle Band. Like I said, the expendable item here I feel is Muscle Band, but you know, that's about it. So anyway, but yeah, so that is my builds for Tsareena. Let me know what you have been trying out, and I'll probably tag on one like nice gameplay that I had with the character at the end here. So if you want to stick around and watch that, feel free. If not, I hope you have a great day, and that's going to be it for me today. Like, comment, sub, all that fun stuff. I love you all. Deuces. Alright, here we are. We're playing on my alt account. It's been a little while since I played on this account, but yeah, who knows? We might get some freaking fun games here with it, so yeah, we'll see. So yeah, going top lane with Tsareena. I don't know what any of these other guys are going because yeah, but yeah, so let's see how that goes. So yeah, my alt account, I just got like everything already upgraded and everything, so we're good. We're kind of chilling. So all right, so going laning with a Crustle. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Nice. All right, we got that as well. So being a little greedy. Okay. Ah, he stunned me out of my freaking stuff. All right, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. Alright. Nice, we got that. Okay. Alright, let's go. We got that Steenie. We're in there with that Steenie. Alright. Ah, I got greedy. I got fucking greedy. Alright. We're gonna go Stomp. That is my favorite of the two abilities. So yeah, let's just get in there. Yeah, that Cinder is gonna get freaking really annoying to get into. Alright, ow, ow, alright, Focus Band popped. Ow. Crustle, bro, come on! You need to freaking pay the fuck attention! Alright, fuck this, I'm going bottom. We're just gonna get this safe farm. I'm not evolved yet. Yeah, Greninja, come get this with me. It's okay. Oh, maybe nobody's here. So I say that, and then they show up immediately. Got it. Okay. Yo, look at that freaking damage. All right, we are online. We got the Stomp. Show my dominance over the other one, other Tsareena. Let's go. No, that's my farm. Nice. Got the button. Ow, ow, ow. Bro, chill. Bro, chill. Why is Dreadnought all the way the hell up here? Nice. Good job, Greninja. Okay, this Greninja knows what's up. Alright, let's just dunk. Let's just dunk. Get this freaking... Get this goal out of here. This Greninja's my people. Oh, the eject double stomp! I'm gonna die for it, but it was so worth it! Let's go! Okay, they actually got that. Good job! Alright, yes, we're gonna push into this. Okay. Are we gonna go up top to get the Rotom? We probably should. We got 4 points left on that. We should probably do that. Charizard gonna go try to dunk without any backup or any support. Yeah, that sounds like a Charizard thing to do. There's a Gengar here. I know he's here somewhere. Talonflame, would you care to? Yeah, no. Oh. Hey, let's go! Oh my god. Bro, chill. Bro, chill. It's okay. What is this Crustle even doing? This is the bad Crustle that we tell you about in videos. This is the bad Crustle. Gengar ulted. I don't know where he is. Okay. I'm just gonna go back and top off. Okay. Get him, Greninja! Yeah! Good job, Greninja! I got you. I got your back. Goodbye. Oh shit, they're on it. Come on, buddy. Let's get in there. You get over there you go over that wall first. Get in there, y'all. Get in there, Greninja. Come on, baby. Oh, let's go, me and the Greninja. We are the goated. I'm killing her. I'm killing her. I had to freaking show dominance. Let's go. Okay. That was a fucking nightmare. Alright. Dip. We're dipping. We're big dipping. Yo, we're good. Yo, oh my god. Ow! I wasn't asleep! Get him, Greninja. Get him, baby. You got it. I got your back. Get the fuck out of here! Let's go! Dude, that stomp is so fucking validating. I don't think I'm gonna be able to stop that. I'm gonna go freaking show dominance, though. I'm gonna show dominance! I'm gonna show that dominance. Come here. Ooh, let's go! Alright. Let's fucking go. This character is so fucking fun. That Greninja was like the only person on this team that actually did a good job.